$25,223.01. That is the amount of money that I generated off of YouTube with my YouTube AdSense, my affiliate links, as well as my Etsy site where I sell digital files. All of that combined right there. That's the number. If that's why you clicked on the video, thank you very much for stopping by. Please leave a like on your way out. It really helps the video. Thank you so much. Christmas Day 2021, I was able to be monetized. Under 2 hours, I was accepted into the program and my YouTube channel started making money. If you don't know what that means, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to go into the YouTube Partnered program. So the ad that you watched at the very beginning of this video, that is what is giving me a little bit of money. That is called AdSense. The way that works is every single niche on YouTube, so whether that's like kids' toys or finances or just like general life videos, each one of those has a different amount of money that advertisers are willing to spend on that. And that is all due to the people that they're trying to get their product in front of. So if you have a kids' toy review channel, those kids probably don't have a ton of disposable income. So those toy manufacturers are not willing to pay as much money to get that product in front of those kids for the 8-second ad. But if you've got a channel like mine, where the majority of the people who watch my channel are 90% men from ages 35 to 65, those people might have a little bit more money that they could spend, so advertisers want to be able to put their ads in front of those people. What that really looks like is a channel like mine, I'm making anywhere from $5 to $8 for every 1,000 views on my channel. So when I started off this year, 2022, I was making like $2 a day. My best day was around $100 a day. As far as AdSense is concerned, I made $5,382.03 for my YouTube channel. That is the entire year of 2022, and I'm very proud of that. That's something that I never really thought I was going to see. I've always wanted to start up a YouTube channel, but the truth is, I didn't really have too much of a direction of last year. I was just kind of shotgunning videos based on my interest, and I just really enjoy making videos at the end of the day, which is why I have a YouTube channel. That's the very dumbed down version of how all that works with all the ads and stuff, whereas a woodworking type channel might earn $5 to $8 per 1,000 views, whereas a finance channel where a lot of these advertisers are willing to spend a lot more money to be on the intention of people who are looking to figure out what to do with their money, they might be making $30 for every 1,000 views. So, if that was directly translated, that $5,000 that I made for my year, if I was a finance channel with the same amount of numbers of views and subscribers and all that kind of stuff, that might have been $15,000. Your niche is directly affecting the amount of money that you're making on YouTube. If I had a commentary channel and I was sitting there making commentary about Old Spice commercials and that's all I did, I wouldn't be making nearly as much as I made on this channel. So affiliate sales, and the main category that my links are in tools, which is a 3% kickback. So if I was selling a $100 tool, I would make $3 off of that. The person purchasing that doesn't have to spend any extra money. It's just they used my link, and then for 24 hours their account has a cookie on it saying, because Hamilton drove them to Amazon, I get a 3% kickback on that. That number really can grow over time. For me, it was $5,451.40. So, it was more than the AdSense that I made off of YouTube. And then together, that's a little bit over $10,000. My channel is focused on CNC woodworking, so I make a bunch of different products. I talk about those things, and then I make digital files in order to sell on Etsy. Now that proved to be way more lucrative than I thought it was going to be. I did $14,389.58 in sales. I'm not keeping even half of that, and that's even before taxes. Etsy fees are tremendously high, and my digital files are $2.99 a piece, so which means that for that amount of money, I'm normally walking away with half of that, so $1.50. When I first started this on the channel, I really just wanted to make extremely cheap files, and I was selling them for 99 cents on Etsy. That didn't even cover the fees, which meant that every time that people were buying my files, I was paying Etsy because I wasn't able to actually cover the cost of the file itself. So I'm working on doing a website this year where I can actually give away free files and stuff to people, because Etsy doesn't facilitate that very well. And all of that together totals $25,223.01. Now, I still have to pay taxes on that, and like I said, there's Etsy fees. That's not money that's now sitting in my account, and I made a YouTube channel, and now I have, 16,000 subscribers, and all of a sudden you get $25,000. That is not how that works. I know the term like passive income is tossed around a whole lot, and I really don't like that when that concerns YouTube. I think of it more of a scalable income. Is the harder that I work at this, the greater the scale could be as far as money. If you're starting a YouTube channel purely based on, trying to be financially independent and it's all about money, good for you. That's kind of like a secondary thing for me, and I really hope that I get to the point where YouTube can be a full-time income for me, but I really just want to make videos that I really enjoy and hopefully can help out some people. It's funny because I was able to create that this last year as well as create the opposite. There's a woman in the Netherlands who thinks that I'm a scam artist. You can tell people all day long that they're purchasing a digital file, but some people think that spending $3 means that I can create a physical item and ship it to the Netherlands and then download the files and then tell me that they need a refund even after they've downloaded the thing that they purchased. So yeah, I'm sorry, Suzu. You'll always think that I'm a scam artist, and that wouldn't be possible without YouTube. I know that sounds silly, but YouTube's super cool. I wouldn't have been able to have that interaction. And that's 1% of people. 99% are super awesome. I've had people be able to get my digital files, create products, sell them out in their neck of the woods. Some person in Spain sold a ton of one of the things that I put up on my channel, and that interaction is super cool. I wouldn't have been able to have that without YouTube. I don't know. I could go on about that for another 20 minutes. So let's talk about direction for a second. In order to go away from woodworking for a second, I'm just going to talk about Nashville hot chicken. So if you've ever been to Nashville, you probably know that they're pretty famous for making fried chicken that's incredibly hot. And if I had to start a YouTube channel tomorrow in Nashville, what I would do is I would go and I would start doing hot chicken reviews at these places with some type of a shtick. And if you do that and you're entertaining enough, people will come and watch your channel. Now the issue is if all of a sudden you started doing hot chicken reviews and people started subscribing to your channel because they're Nashville locals and they want to know where the best food is, and you branch out and you might do a little bit of barbecue here and there, but then all of a sudden you start uploading videos about how to refinish bathtubs that are porcelain. And then the next day you upload another video and you're doing a commentary video on the latest Dave Chappelle, controversy or whatever. And you're going back and forth between all these different topics. And some of these videos might be good or educational or entertaining, but people don't know why they subscribe to your channel. So one of the things that I'm doing next year is I'm really trying to understand why people subscribe to the channel in the first place. So if you were doing Nashville hot chicken and then you ran out of restaurants and you're thinking, well, I can't do anything else, all you have to do is be oh, I ate Nashville hot chicken in Thailand. And then you just make a stupid thumbnail being how is this chicken better with your crazy little YouTube face? And then people will click on that. Because you can gain a subscriber base, but you can't get bigger if you don't branch out from that. But if you branch out from that in a totally different direction, people aren't going to come back and continue to watch your videos. So I genuinely believe that you can make the best video in the world, but if no one clicks on it, then it really doesn't matter. That was kind of what I learned about YouTube overall last year. Not even niching down, just understanding why people are coming to your channel. And then do the videos that you have planned in the future serve those people? Are they going to want to watch that video? I myself probably have, let's just say 30 different interests in life, and CNC woodworking is just one of those interests. Now, somebody that subscribes to my channel might have another 30 interests in life, and that is the only thing that we can relate to together. And then if I start going over here and doing, I'm shooting this on a Fujifilm camera. I love this camera. I've watched hundreds of hours of reviews around Fujifilm and lenses and all kinds of stuff. And if I started putting that on my channel, I would lose subscribers. And I know that because I put it on my channel and I lost subscribers. This was before I even had 500. When I would watch every single video and then all of a sudden it would lose subscribers and I would think, oh gosh, I'm not even monetized yet and I'm just trying to figure out what's working. I didn't do very well last year as far as figuring out why people wanted to stick around. My goal was to be able to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, and in August I realized that I was not going to be hitting that goal. So I made a drastic change. I decided to do a daily upload, and every single day I'll be uploading the complete project build, and then I would have files associated with those projects so that people could build along with me, and I'll be selling them for $2.99 a piece. That dramatically changed my channel. Now, instead of hitting the 10,000 subscribers, which was my goal, which is fairly arbitrary, honestly, I was able to finish out the year with 16,000 subscribers. I've posted some stuff that I'm very proud of. I've posted some stuff that I'm not very proud of. And that all helped me understand what I need to do moving forward. So I had a video that hit 100,000 views in under a month. That was nuts. When 100,000 people start watching it, the comments change dramatically. They're no longer the people that you're creating content for. These are just random people that think that the information you put out in the world is owed to them. So that video, like I said, hit 100,000 views in under a month. It's now been 2 months and it's got 133,000 views. I have made $886.50 directly off of that video. So that was a video that I was very proud of. It took a lot of effort. That $880, I'm kind of making it sound like I'm doing it right now, where I'm just like chatting to a camera for a few minutes and then all of a sudden I got $800. That was months of work. It was a lot of work, but it really paid off for that video in particular. I really do believe that anybody out there can grab a camera and just kind of create something, and then people will find you. You would be surprised how many people, even if it's just such a weird niche interest, there are in the world. The world just passed 8 billion people. So if only 1% of those people enjoyed your stuff, that is 80 million people that would really enjoy your content. I think YouTube is a lot like fishing. I think like 20% of it's just luck. And I think 80% of it is really skill. People from the outside are always going to view fishing as luck, unless they actually have spent a lot of time fishing. But there's an aspect to it that, like, yeah, some people like just get lucky, or some people are just naturally better at doing this. I made some content that I thought was really, really good. And even like 2 months later, I would look back at it and be like, oh no, that's really bad. And I'm probably going to think the same thing about a lot of the content that I'm making next year. This video in particular, I'm making this video not because I'm an inspirational speaker or saying like, you can do this too and I'm gonna make money off you. I'm making this video because I want to be able to look back at this later in life and understand where I'm at. That today, January 4th at 1:05 p.m. I have 16,459 subscribers. Do what you want to do. There's never going to be a shortage of people who like want to tell you what you should do. You should just do the things in life that make you happy, and that definitely applies to YouTube. I am so quick to ban people on my channel. The second that somebody brings in negative energy in my comment section, they are banned. And then I grab the penny that Adsense sent me because they watched my video, and I put it in my pocket and I continue on my way. It's a lot like yoga, banning people. It's like breathe in, breathe out, you're done with it, feels better, you just move on. The cool thing is I was able to take off like 2 or 3 weeks at the very end of December. I haven't been uploading anything. This is my first video of 2023, and I gained 1,500 subscribers during that time without uploading anything, because you're uploading videos and those videos are static. They're staying there. If somebody all of a sudden is looking for that information fresh for the first time 3 years after you uploaded it, you might be the only person on the internet who's offering that information. So they're going to go and find it. And one thing that I really regret for my channel personally is I made a lot of content that was time-based. I was trying to like build videos with each other, when in reality somebody's only going to find one of those random videos. I did a series called Make Timber, which is why my channel is doing so well, but I still get a ton of comments and people sending me emails about how confusing it is because they weren't there for the daily uploads. They weren't there showing up every single day, watching pieces of content in order, but the content is still very relatable for people later on. YouTube, I'm almost convinced, thought that I was doing daily upload vlogs, and when in reality those were daily upload projects. So a project video should just be standalone. It shouldn't like depend on yesterday or the day before, and I definitely learned that. I'm still very proud of what I created and what I put out there, but I have seen so many ways in which it could be improved. Those videos themselves probably together only made like a few $100s, but I was able to generate $8,000 if not $9,000 off of sales for my digital files. Like I said, taxes, Etsy fees and stuff, but you can see that at that point I had like 7,000 subscribers, and I was still able to make way more money off of digital files and those types of sales than I ever was when it concerns AdSense. Some channels are really going to be able to depend on AdSense. I've seen that that's probably not the case for me, but like I said, money is a secondary motivation for me and my channel, and it could be a primary motivation for you. It's not a bad thing at all, it's just how I interact with my YouTube channel. So like 20 years ago, people didn't know what a raccoon looked like. And the reason that I bring that up is because like if you genuinely wanted to like paint a picture of a raccoon, you had to either go out to the wild or to a zoo and take a picture of a raccoon and then go somewhere to get that film developed, and then you'd have your picture, and that picture you could reference to draw stuff. Or you could go to your local library and be able to find a book that had a picture of a raccoon, but even in that case, you might only have 3 examples of what a raccoon might look like. I know that sounds stupid and very childish, but that was just 20 years ago. Nowadays, you can go into an AI engine and you can type raccoon riding a tortoise headed off to Mars, like underwater. And it will generate 12 completely different images based on that, and it'll look really good at the end of the day. YouTube is very similar to that. If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I would definitely say that you have direct control in what you're putting out into the world. You cannot control who sees it, and you cannot control how those people react to it. All you can control is how you react to it and what you're putting out. So, be proud of the things that you put out, and probably just don't react to a lot of stuff. So I think it's incredibly cool that a CNC machine, something that I will never understand how to build or anything like that, I could go on YouTube, learn how to run it, and then be able to figure out how to create these digital files without ever going to a school, without ever talking to somebody in person who showed up in my shop and talked me through it. I went on YouTube because people just like me are enjoying the things that they enjoy, and they're posting videos about them, explaining little parts of it. And because of that, we are currently in an age of information sharing that the world has never seen before. And I think that it is incredibly cool that somebody like me can just have like an interest in life, film a video, put it up on the internet, and then be able to create a community surrounding that thing and get a ton of encouragement. More so, we get to share ideas, we get to share failures, we get to share examples of what actually worked. We're able to have a connection that other people just previously weren't able to have. So yeah, beforehand, you just had to go and really figure out what that example of a raccoon looked like. And nowadays, I can get online and there are 10 different zoos that are live streaming raccoon habitats right now that I could get on and watch 24/7. The world has changed considerably over the last few years, and I'm very excited that we're at a place where we're able to share things. Everybody in this world has something to add, and I believe that anybody can actually go online and have some sort of moderate success. So yeah, got a ton of stuff planned for this year. Thanks for watching. Bye.